So I'm just gonna do my last intro for my vlogs of Halloween now, so then I can start reading out the month and I don't have to worry about whether I'm forgetting one. But yes, so for the Battle of the Booktubers, I already introduced what this was in the other video that you're probably going to see first. But this one is... Oh, damn it! I need to stop adjusting my shirt when I'm wearing this. I just always drop the microphone. Anyway, this vlog is dedicated to reading like covers with Cassidy. And for that one, I went through her favorites from... No, stop that. Come here. Yeah. Anyway, I went through one of her favorites videos. I skimmed it, and she had a lot of romantasy, which I'm not really into. So I went with some of the thrillers that she had on there. I found 3, and so the ones that I'm reading for covers for Cassidy are The Riding Retreat by Julia Bartz, The Patient by Jasper Dewitt, and the third one I have on hold at the library, but I also have as an audiobook. So if I want the audiobook, I do have that. And that is The September House by Carissa Orlando, I think. I've heard mixed reviews about this one. Some booktubers love it, some booktubers hate it. But it was on Cassidy's favorites, so I'm counting it for this one. And the readathon that she did, that I'm honouring her for, was Realmathon back in March. So, yeah, so I've got the 2 physical books currently and the audio. And I will check back in with you once I have an update on these books. Bye! Hello! So, I have started the first book that I'm reading of Cassidy's choices, which is The Patient by Jasper Dewitt, I think. I am halfway through. This is only 205 pages, and I just got to page 101. And this is essentially about this doctor who ends up working with this patient who they pretty much... Yeah, it's pretty much every doctor who sees this patient, either after they finish seeing him, they're either driven to madness or they unalive themselves. And it was a bit slow at the beginning, but it is picking up now that he's actually working with this patient. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this goes. I can't remember what Cassidy said she liked about it. I kind of just skimmed through her favorites because she had a lot of romantasy on there that I don't read, so I was mainly looking for like thrillers or other genres. So yeah, I can't really remember what she said she liked about this book, but I am quite enjoying it right now. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll see what her score starts off as. Bye! Okay, so it is a few hours later since I last picked up the camera, but I have finished The Patient by Jasper Dewitt. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Damn it, every time. Yeah, no, I'm not going to lie to you. The first 100 pages of this book, I thought this was going to be a 3-star. But my god, the way that this book went, like the craziness that this book took, I definitely am putting it up to a 4. So this is a good start for Cassidy, because yeah, this is definitely sitting at a 4 because of the ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, this took a plot twist and a route that I wasn't expecting, but I actually really enjoyed. Also, before I end this clip, can we just appreciate the beautifulness of the bookmarks that Cassidy had for her Readathon this year. Isn't it pretty? I figured I'm reading for Cassidy. I might as well use her bookmark. But yeah, so that's it for this update, and I will see you guys when I've read something else. Bye! This is why I can never use the footrest when I'm sitting on the couch, because someone always sits on it. I mean, yes, I can lie on the whole couch, but I don't even have the option to use the footrest, because someone always has that as their seat when Mummy's out here. Also, I apologize to the people who don't like feet, but you're getting my feet in the shot. I'm on sprints, and I'll get back to my book. Hi! So, I am 103 pages into the writing retreat, so I thought I would do a quick update, because I'm about 50 pages away from being at the halfway point. I don't really know what I think of this so far. It's kind of a build-up with the main character, Alex, going to this writing retreat and meeting everyone and this author. And they've all, like, come up with ideas, or, like, their opening ideas. And they've now been put on kind of like a schedule, I guess you could say. Because they all want to work for this author, and whoever book is chosen at the end of this month-long retreat, it gets published, and they get like a really big advance. I have a feeling where this book is going, but I don't want to say it in case I'm right and I accidentally spoil, or if I'm wrong, I will still accidentally spoil. So yeah, I'm just going to keep that thought to myself in the back of my head. But yeah, so far, if nothing else, this is a very quick read. Because I was on page nothing when I picked up this book today. So yeah, it's definitely a quick read. I'll check back in once I either have more to say or I finished it. Bye! It is a few hours later, but I have finished The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. As like the last book in this video, I can't really remember why Cassidy said that she liked this. Like I said, I just skimmed her favourites, found 3 books and went with it. But I was actually really enjoying this. I read it all in one day, which I haven't done in a long time. But the ending, it kind of felt a bit rushed at the end. I was so sure this was going to be a 5. It was all good. But yeah, everything about the ending just felt a bit rushed and like there were a lot of conveniences. So it will be sitting at a 4.5. So that brings Cassidy's score up to 8.5. And we'll see what the last book of this video brings. Bye! Hello! So it has been a while since I updated this video, as you can see. Actually, as you can see, because I now have my glasses. But I have finally finished the last book for this video. Now, the last one for Cassidy, I did The September House by Carissa Orlando. Now, my feelings about this book were interesting. I liked parts of it. I didn't like other parts, so it's going to sit at a 3. But essentially, this book is about... I'm not good at pitching, so I may end up just at some point putting Cassidy somewhere talking about it. But yeah, it's essentially about this couple, and they move into this house, and it's haunted every September. Like the rest of the year, not a problem. Just September, they're always haunted by... Well, Margaret can't actually call them ghosts, she calls them pranksters. But yeah, they're essentially ghosts, but she keeps calling them pranksters for whatever reason. And yeah, I didn't like the fact that we just kept getting told every time the ghosts appeared what they looked like. It's like we were already told that, so you don't need to go back into this. I feel like that was just making the story drag a bit. The story could have handled being like about 50 pages shorter maybe. Just felt a bit too long. But yeah, overall the idea of it was good, so it's going to sit at a 3, which brings Cassidy's final score to 11.5 out of 15. So Katie is still winning by a star. And so that's it for this video, and we'll see what happens in the next battle.